The government's top financial cops will be debating their very different plans to reform Wall Street in Washington later today. We're going to Washington now, however, and hooking up with Lizzie OLeary, who's going to tell us what's at stake here. Lizzie?
Well, Eric, we're talking about three of the main players in this fight over regulatory reform. Sheila Bair, Bair Schapiro, Larry Summers, all going to be speaking at a conference on the future of global finance at Georgetown University. And this comes the same week that the president has thrown the spotlight back on regulatory reform with his speech on Wall Street. Remember, just because you haven't seen a bill passed yet since it was introduced in June doesn't mean there hasn't been a lot of behind-the-scenes maneuvering. Certainly, Chairman Bair and the administration a little bit farther apart than some folks say. So here's what the administration wants. A systemic risk regulator, likely the Federal Reserve with other regulators in there, stronger capital requirements for big banks. Wind down authority for a non-bank financial company like an AIG, and this new Consumer Financial Protection Agency. That's pretty controversial. Chamber of Commerce spending $2 million to stop that agency from taking shape. There are big questions about the role of the Federal Reserve. Should they be the systemic risk regulator, or should there be this council? That's someplace where Sheila Bair's argument is taking hold. The council gaining a little traction in Congress. I talked to the top Republican on the Senate Banking Committee who says he thinks the council's winning a little bit right now.
I believe that we should not put all the power in the Fed as far as a systemic regulator, but we should have some type of a council. We have not worked out the language yet.
Now, hearings on this issue will start in the House next week. It could be a while before the Senate takes it up. One other thing we're watching, you guys have been talking about those caps on bankers' pay, very popular in Europe. The administration's not ready to go there, but there's some language taking shape before the G20, Deirdre.
Lizzie, thanks so much. Lizzie OLeary there for us in Washington, D.C.